today. Which are the stocks that are likely to buzz in today's trading session? Ashesha is here with that list. Ashesha, over to you. Good morning.
Well, yes, let's start with Vedanta, a stock that has been in focus for the last several trading sessions. One on account of NCLT hearing that has been pushed yet again to October 8 for demerger. But apart from this, there is a separate news piece over here. The company says that they've won a manganese ore block in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So positive development coming in for this mining major. Shifting focus to Oil India, then some important commentary from chairperson where they say that there has been no impact on Oil India's Russian assets despite the recent attacks that we saw and the surge in geopolitical tensions. They do not foresee any impact on their Russian operations. They are receiving dividends as per the plan, and they are in talks with multiple international companies including Total Energy, and they also believe that 2G ethanol prices should be hiked. Remember, ethanol prices have not been hiked for quite some time. So some important commentary that came in from the management in the AGM yesterday. Oil India will be in focus today. Paytm, meanwhile, negative news flow coming in over here. Paytm, 4Pay and Cred have suspended rent payment services. This is in line with the new norms of RBI, which came into effect on the 15th of September. Meanwhile, Indian Hotels, remember there were several newspaper reports and media reports which were suggesting that the company has sold its stake in a New York-based hotel, but the company has now clarified that it has leasehold rights, and the news that it has sold the stake in the company are completely baseless and they are false. So important clarification that has come in from IHCL. Lastly, JSW Energy, on the back of an acquisition where the company said that they will be acquiring 100% stake in Taidong Power Generation. This will be for about 1728 crore rupees. But if you look at the valuations, it looks a little expensive at EV to sales at about 45 times basis FY25 earnings. But yes, big acquisition, 1728 crore is the total consideration. JSW Energy will be in focus on the back of this.
All right, so these are the counters to watch out for in today's trading session. But let's go across to my colleague Sharad, who's standing by with the most stocks to watch out for. Sharad, tell us what are the stocks that you have picked out for us?
Respite coming in for the Adani Group of stocks, especially Adani Ports and Adani Power, as SEBI has issued its final order in the Hindenburg allegations against the group. Now, they have stated that there is no fraud or investor loss proven in Adani matter, and proceedings against Adani Group and the individuals have been disposed of. Also, FMCG stocks, are positive reaction expected as government has eased the compliance burden on the industry while ensuring the benefit gets passed on for the GST to the consumers, and no newspaper notice is required for the revised MRPs, and old packaging is permitted till March 2026 with the corrected prices. Interestingly, Nazara Tech will also be in focus. Neutral impact expected as Gaming Act rules are expected to be rolled out on October the 1st. Gaming laws implementation will follow, and also the authorities would be decided and the implementation would be going ahead. Now, of course, recently all these stocks have been in use because of the ban coming in the real money gaming segment. Vodafone Idea, Supreme Court will hear Vodafone Idea's plea of almost 9,450 crore rupees of AGR dues, and the petition is seeking the recalculation of this dues from FY17 onwards, and the Vodafone Idea has argued that the fresh demand has exceeded the scope of the earlier Supreme Court ruling. Texmaco Rail also would be in focus. They have received roughly an 87 crore order coming in from the Ultratech Cement.
Thank you, Sharad, for that list. But let's also get back Snehi to tell us all the cues that we need to keep on our radar today. Snehi, please tell us what are the cues to watch out for?
Well, yes, lots is happening and lots of cues to watch out for from markets back home. We're expecting to see the Forex data tomorrow. And remember, in the last half an hour to 1 hour of trade, we are going to be seeing the FTSE all-cap, all-world indexes rejig also taking place, the full effect of which we'll be seeing in Monday's trade. But watch out for this because the impact will be seen towards market close. If you take a look at what's happening internationally, from Japan, the central bank action is expected expected the rate decision will be out tomorrow in terms of their interest rates, and you also have CPI, their inflation print, to watch out for on the macroeconomic front. Shifting focus back home, let's talk about some stocks that could be in focus on the back of corporate action and board meetings. Landmark Cars is going to be holding an analyst meet. Reports also suggest that Supreme Court is going to be hearing Vodafone's AGR due plea tomorrow in the Supreme Court, so that is going to be a very important development to watch out for. And you have a whole host of stocks that will be trading ex-dividend, the likes of Bajaj Healthcare, Mascot Docs, Nalco. You have Shelly Engineering, Vinti Organics, PG Electroplast, Blue Jet, Mascot Docs. So many stocks to watch out for on that front. AGMs, then you have Shipping Corporation of India, Mrs. Vectors, Eureka Forbes, Brainbees, Cohance, Garden Reed, Sun TV, and a whole host of other stocks that will be holding their AGMs as well. In terms of the primary markets, you do have 2 IPOs opening and 1 IPO closing tomorrow. The 2 opening are GK Energy IPO and Sattvic Green Energy IPO will be opening for subscription. And VMS TMT IPO will be the last day to subscribe to this IPO. It will be closing after that. In terms of other events, you'll have San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly, who is going to be giving a speech. So any cues on the Fed outcome, interest rates, where they see inflation heading, all of these are going to be important to track. And the most exciting one, iPhone 17 that was launched recently, the sales for the same are starting tomorrow. So watch out for all of these cues as well.
All right, watch out for those cues. But with that, it's time for us to slip into a short break. After the break, we'll get you more updates on the market. Stay tuned.